Hello investors and future investors, welcome to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 exit strategies that can be used in order for you to get out of a trade, lock in your gains, or enter into a new option strategy. Now, if you guys are new to options trading, then you stumble onto the right video. I'm going to give you a step-by-step walkthrough of how these strategies can be done and how you could use them to make additional income. Welcome to Investment Gains. Let's jump right into it. Welcome back, investors and future investors. My name is Tim, and on this channel, I show you how I use my portfolio in order to make consistent income. For today's video, I'm going to be walking you through exit strategies. Before entering any option trade, you should have exit strategies already set in case the trade goes against you. Now, for today's video, we're going to be using Tempest AI, and that ticker is going to be TEM. Now, you guys know how we do it. We like to go ahead and get down and dirty with options. So as you can see here, I have a temp call, and that's the $70 call. I'm going to be giving you the details of the strategy. I'm going to show you how to get out of the strategy. So let's go down and get the details. So the current value is at $505. However, this is a buy strategy, so I paid to get into this strategy. The amount I paid to get into the strategy was $525. So the difference right here is going to be that I'm down 525 minus 505, so I'm down around $20. Now, the current expiration date is going to be July 3rd, which is about 2 weeks from now. Now, today's return is going to be representative of minus $155 or 23.66%. That means for today, I'm down $155 on this trade. So that means before today, I was up $155 on this trade. Next to that, you're going to see the amount of contracts I have, which is going to be 1. And then now, right above that is going to be my break-even price. So come expiration date of 7th, 3rd, which is the 3rd of July, temp needs to be at $75.30 or above in order for me to win this trade. Now, the only time I need the break even to work in my favor is if I hold this until expiration date of the 3rd of July. Now, right below, you're going to see the total overall return. So the total overall return as of making this video is going to be minus $25 or a 4.76%. Now, that is not all that bad. I'm only down $25 on the trade. Now, the good thing about this is that if I were to get out of this trade, this is what I would do. So this is a buy call. So in order for me to get out of this trade, I simply have to go to sell. So what Robinhood does, Robinhood makes this extremely simple. As you can see to the top here, it says sell to close. For those of you with a traditional account, brokerage account, I'm going to show you how to do it with the traditional brokerage account right after this one. So Robinhood sell to close, you go to review order, and then there you go. Now, because I paid to enter this trade, if I were to close it right now, I would be losing some money. However, I would still be getting some money back. The amount of money I will be getting back is $489.96. Let's just round it up to $490. So if a trade is going against you, this is one way for you to get out of the trade and still be able to hold on to at least some of your money. Now, the best time to do these exit strategies is if you're up on the trade, because that way you're going to be able to make some additional money. So let's say now the market value right now, instead of 5.25, the market value is about $550. So that means this number here would change, and instead of being down minus 25, I'll be up $25, and that is when you want to make sure you go ahead and close the trade. So remember, before closing the trade, always make sure you close the trade whenever you hit your desired level of profitability. And I usually close these trades before expiration in order for me to lock in some investment gains. So I'm really not going to close this trade. I still have a bit of time. I'm just making this just for the video. Now, for those of you that have the traditional brokerage account, this is how you do the exact same thing. You're going to have to go to open up your option chain. The first thing you're going to need to do, you're going to have to find your original contract. And remember, it was a buy contract. So we go to buy, we go to call, and the date of expiration was July 3rd. Now that we have that, now we're going to go ahead and find our contract, and you're going to see it's right here. It says +1. So we know that's our contract. So remember, buy call to open it up. So now we're going to be closing. We're going to go to the opposite, which is going to be sell call, while maintaining the exact same strike date. And then we're going to select that option. We're going to hit continue. And then, as you can see here, you're going to get the exact same result. So those of you that do not have Robinhood, that makes it super easy. Those are the steps you actually take in order for you to close this option strategy and save yourself some money or lock in some investment gains. Now, before I go into the second exit option strategy, I just want to remind you guys, I always have two requirements for my viewers and also my subscribers. Quite simple requirements. The first one is to be always make sure you do your own due diligence before investing into any options. Whatever might work for my portfolio, quite frankly, may not work for yours. The second requirement is going to be always make sure you have an exit strategy before entering any options trade. And we so happen to be dealing with exit strategies today. Now, the third exit strategy is going to be one of the best exit strategies, so make sure you stay for that. So let's go ahead and get into the second exit strategy that can be used when you want to get out of a trade. Okay, so now we're going to use a different stock, and this one is actually a sell call, and this one is going to be ticker UNH or United Health. Once again, we're going to go down. I'm going to show you the details, and then I'm going to show you how to exit this position. So currently, the current price is at 3.30 or $330. Now, the numbers are going to be fluctuating because as of making this video, the stock market is actually open. The amount of credit I received, because this is a sell option strategy, when I got into this contract, I got paid. The amount I got paid was $345. However, the current price is $330. The difference between these two is going to be the amount I'm going to be up on the trade, and that's going to be representative right down here as $15. If I were to close this trade right now, I would be able to lock in some investment gains of $15 or a 4.35% return. Now, for today's return, I'm going to be getting about $20, which is a 5.8% return. Right here, you're going to see the amount of contracts I have is 1, and the break-even price is going to be 3.28, meaning the share price could go all the way down to 3.28, and I'm still going to be making money on this trade because this is a sell option strategy. And with the sell option strategy, as soon as you do the trade, you get your money right away. The money you receive, that is yours to keep no matter how the trade goes. So if I were to close this trade right now, this is what I would do. And once again, Robinhood makes it super simple. As you can see here, it says buy to close. You're going to hit review order, and that's it. So because this is a sell option strategy, to get out of the trade, you need to do the opposite, which is going to be buy. Now, in order for you to buy, you have to be able now to pay back some of the money that you received from the credit. So the credit you received was 3.45 or $345. And if you were to close the trade right now, you'd have to pay $335 of the credit you received. So you're still not losing. Actually, you're going to be up. The amount you're going to be up is going to be the difference between your 345 right here and your 335 right here. So you're going to be up on the trade about $10. Now, with the previous example I showed you, when you guys are doing this exit strategy, which is going to be buy to close, it's advisable that you wait until you're up on the trade. That way, you're going to be giving back the market some kind of money from the credit you already received, and you're going to be keeping part of that money. In this case, it's going to be about $10 to $17. So you're going to be winning the trade no matter what. Now, for those of you with the traditional brokerage, this is what you do. Let's go back right here. And then once again, you're going to have to open up your option chain. The first step is for you to, once again, you have to find your original contract, and it was a sell call. So we go over to sell and call, and the expiration date was July 3rd. Where is July 3rd? Right here. Okay, now that we have that, we have to find our original contract. And the original contract, I believe, was $325. Yes, right here. Good. Now we have found our original contract, which was a sell call. Now we're going to go ahead and close the trade manually. And to do that, you simply just do the opposite of sell, which is buy. You're going to maintain your call, and you're also going to maintain the exact same strike date. We're going to go ahead, we're going to select it. We're going to hit continue. And as you can see, it's the exact same result as what Robinhood gave you for the easy option of closing it. So the amount you're going to have to pay back once again is $335. So that is your second exit option strategy in order for it to get out of a trade. If you're in a sell call, you simply go to buy and call to get out of the trade. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you a third option strategy, which is the one you should be using the majority of the time, whether the trade is working against you or the trade is going in your favor. Okay, so here we are on APLD, or Applied Digital. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you the details once again. I'm going to show you how to get out of this trade if you needed to. So this one has actually 3 contracts, and the break-even price is 16.73. The current price is at 11.22. So that tells you I'm actually down on the trade. The amount I'm down on the trade is 42.79%, or $350. Now, I'm not going to do anything with this trade because I do have a lot of time left on this trade. I'm just doing this just for the purposes of showing you guys how to get out of this trade. Now, for this option strategy, I'm going to show you how to roll a position. Now, rolling quite simply means you're going to get out of a current trade and you're going to get into a new trade simultaneously. So you're going to close off your current trade and open a new trade right away. So for that, here's what we're going to do. Now, before I get into that, I want to remind you guys once again, when you guys are going to be rolling option, it's always advisable that you roll it if you're up on the trade. That way, once again, you get to keep some credit. So let's go ahead. We're going to go down right here, and Robinhood shows you once again. Robinhood makes this thing extremely easy. So I'm going to actually walk you through what Robinhood is doing. So we're going to go to roll this position. And right here to the top right, this is what Robinhood does. It automatically selects your existing contracts. It's going to show you the current price that you're going to get for it, and it's going to show you the amount of contracts you have. So as you can see here, I have 3 sell to close, because this right here is a buy option strategy. So per contract, if I was going to close per contract, I would be receiving $1.56 per contract. Now, all I need to do is go ahead and select my new position. So Robinhood pull up your closed position automatically. All is left is for you to choose your credentials for your new position. Now, the last one was 9/19, as you can see here, September 19th. So Robinhood is suggesting that you go 1 additional month out, which is going to give you an additional 122 days to expiration. You do not need to use this date. It's merely a suggestion. If this date doesn't work for you, you simply go to the drop down and you choose whatever works for you. But I'm just going to leave this because I'm just doing this just to show you how to roll your option. Now, I'm going to go ahead and choose my new strike price, and let's go ahead and choose the exact same strike price, which is going to be the $14 strike price. We're going to go ahead, we're going to select it, and voila. So in this instance, if I were to roll this position, I would have to pay. The amount I'm going to have to pay is going to be $93. The reason I'm going to have to pay is because I'm going to be receiving a lot less than what I'm getting credit for. So currently, it's costing $157 if I have to close this right away. To get into a new position, I'm going to have to pay $189, which is a lot more than what I'm getting paid to close the option contract. Hence, I have to pay. Like I mentioned 3 times already, for you to do this option strategy, always make sure when you're rolling your options, always make sure you're up on the trade. Now, I'm going to show you what's going to happen if you're up on the trade. So let's just use the strike price of the 17th. This is just hypothetical. So if I were to close this right now, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to select it, and there you go. This time, because I'm paying a lot less to get into the new position than I'm paying to get out of the position, I'm going to receive a credit. The credit I'm going to be receiving in this case is going to be $54. So there you have it. That are exit strategies, and that's what you need to know before you enter into any option trade. It's quite simple, really. Whatever option strategy you're in, you need to do the opposite to get out. With rolling, it's a bit different. With rolling, you're going to get out of your current contract while simultaneously getting into a new option contract. Whenever you do any of these exit option strategies, always try to make sure that you're getting a credit. That way, you're always going to be up on your trade. So investors and future investors, there you have it. Those are 3 exit strategies that can be used in order for you to get out of a trade, in order for you to lock in your investment gains, or in order for you to get into a new position. If you guys have any questions about exit strategies, let me know in the comments below. All right, before we go, I want to let you guys know if you guys need any help with option strategies that generate income, then I do offer one-on-one coaching. That link will be in the description below. Now, for those of you that got to the end of the video, you guys are the real investors and future investors. Go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit the notification bell to get an alert whenever I post a video. But most importantly, if there's anyone out there you know struggling to grow a small account portfolio with income generating option strategies, then the right thing to do is to go ahead and share this video with them. We're trying to help as many as we can get away from that 9 to 5 in order for them to become financially free. Now, until next video, keep pushing your investments.